Hello, it's Mary Lou, and I have a new journal to share with you. This one is a prayer journal, and the cover measures 8 1/4 by 5 1/2. The spine is 1 inch, and there's the back. There's the top. It has 3 signatures, lots of ribbons. The closure is a ribbon closure with eyelets. Let's talk about the front a little bit. You can see the ribbon, and there's some Wink of Stella around the edges, pearls. There's that photo that I love and I'm using again. I themed this one in the garden. You can call it whatever you want, but the collection that I use, the kit that I use to make it, is so full of flowers of every color. It's just a gorgeous kit, and I'll put all that information down below. But I thought it just looked like a garden full of flowers. So in the garden seemed appropriate. The ribbons have little pearl dangling from each tie. And flat back pearls here. Anyway, let's go inside, because that's what you want to see. She has 70 plus pages. And yeah, so there's a little side pocket right here. And inside, I put this is part of the kit that I used. Inside, I put another copy of the In the Garden, and then there's one of the little journaling tags that came with this. Also, there's cards. There's lots of scripture cards, and there's some junk in it too to make it an official junk journal. I added several little tabs of lace with ribbon run through them to match the spine. It's got a beautiful back side to the pages that I printed that was provided in the kit. I used some papers from my stash that I thought went well with the kit. So there we have a Martha Stewart butterfly punch with some lace, and in the pocket another one up here. So that one has And the Story Begins. This has This Book Belongs To, and then there's a full tag here. I did a lot of stamping, stenciling, various things in this kit, as you'll notice as we go through. I did some wild spraying, which I thought I sprayed these because I got some new sprays that I ordered, and so I had fun one night just spraying. And then when I found this kit, I thought, oh yeah, I know where I'm using it. So here you go. Here's a little little bag from Denise's shop with scripture cards in it. They're all blank on the back. Those ones are. A little doily on the edge here, just for pretty. Here's a flip down. This is tea-dyed, and then there's 3 tags in there. Well, actually it's 2 journaling cards and a piece of paper that I thought went with the kit really nicely. And you can see I did this before I printed this on the paper before when I was making the kit. There's some stamping. This is a tea-dyed ledger sheet. It's a vintage one that I found at the secondhand store. On the other side, we have a little arrow paper clip with some beautiful fibers on it. This is a sprayed page that I printed and then sprayed. Did some stamping there. Here's a little side pocket. You can see that it's tea-dyed paper. Okay, not going to read them all. It would take too long. Made a little pocket out of another scripture card, and in this pocket there's a tag from the kit, and this is from Ira Lamaja's shop. I will put that on the bottom there. I did a lot of Wink of Stelling. Here you can see there's some vintage lace, one of the little bulb pins, and a heart that says Made with Love, which it was. I pour a lot of my heart and soul into my journals. So there's the other side where I did some more stamping. Here's another flip made out of the paper that I had in my stash, and there's 1, 2, 3 pockets here. So there's some little tiny cards down here, little scripture cards. There's a couple up here. So you can see where that pocket ends. this one, and this one, and then this one. Okay. And then up here in this pocket, whoops, get in there, little girl. There you go. It's only, oh, there. That's why I was trying to force it into the wrong pocket. And there's another little, or big tag that I made from the kit. And a little one. And I just put I wanted to put a little doily on them. I loved the doilies with this kit. Over here is some leftover tissue, or tracing paper that I had sprayed. And so I added a little bling to the side there. Isn't this beautiful? I added the words to the pages. They didn't come that way. Here's another little piece of paper for you to write on that I thought matched the kit. I added a scripture to this little dress. And there's a copy of Just As I Am, the song. Excuse me. Some more of my wild, crazy spraying. There's another little pocket that I made from some of the pages of the kit with this beautiful, beautiful scripture card and a tag from the kit, and then some telephone. This is a vintage telephone calls ledger. On this side, I made a belly band, another Martha Stewart punch, butterfly punch with some fibers, a large tag, and another telephone calls journal page. That's the end of the first signature and the start of the second one with some of that lace and ribbon on it. Here's a flip up that's been tea dyed. Inside is some journaling cards and a tag, and you can see this also has a little bit of the vintage lace and a cross. You're going to see lavenders and greens and blues and peaches and pinks. So many colors in this beautiful kit. Memories, and that is the name of the kit, Memories. There's a vintage journal, or ledger page, sorry. Here's a little two-step pocket. It's got some vintage journaling cards in there. And then that's not so vintage, but I just love that one, so I put it in anyway. This was from the kit, this jar. And there's a pocket here. And a pocket here. Okay. There's a sprayed page. Matches it here. Did a little, that's stamping. Here's the center of the second one. Center of the second signature. There's a lace page here that I created with lace on the edges. This is a vellum pocket that I created in my software program. Then I made a vellum cover, and there's a notepad in here, a little tiny notepad. Of course, when you use that up, you can use whatever you want or save the pages if it's something precious that you want to save. On this side, I created a double pocket here and here, and in it, I put another envelope, and this one has Softly and Tenderly words and music, and then a large journaling card. And then a paper clip with some pretty edges on it. I didn't put anything on the other side. There's another pretty sprayed page. Here's another pocket from the journaling kit with some scripture cards and a couple of tags. There's the other side of that ledger paper. And then that page, which is printed on this side, and this butterfly has wings. This is a tea-dyed piece of tracing paper, some stamping and lace. Here's an upward, it's a flip down, if I can get it to do it, or did I not? Oh yeah, I did. It's a flip down with polka dots, and it's tea-dyed with more of the butterflies and my pretty corner or square doilies. And then Well Done, My Child song sheet. And the Judgment Day's on the other side. And this is an old, Carrie sent me a couple of really vintage songbooks that are from the late 40s and early 50s. So that's what you're getting in here, some of that. Aren't these beautiful pages? Look at the color. Another pocket I created from my stash paper. Another little dress with a scripture on it. Can you see I did some Wink of Stella on there and there? Okay. Then a huge tag. And sometimes, like I did there, I just take a piece of a page and print it out great big on cardstock so that I can make my cards. My big tags, I mean. Some stamping and stenciling. More of my pretty paper that I think matches so well with this. Hard to believe I did this before I found this kit. I did some of the ribbon here. Oops. There's another page. Then I brought some blue in. He calls me, I love that little card. He calls me beautiful. It has a little arrow again. You flip the page and it flips open. It's a tea-stained or tea-dyed page. So it holds these little cards. You can tape it if you'd so desire, or you can, tape it. You can glue it down if you'd so desire, or you can just leave it to write little messages in there. Some more stamping over here and some more. I used some of this paper and folded it up, and just put it there. Okay, and then here's another envelope that's sewn into the signature. Count Your Blessings and a journaling card. More stenciling and stamping. Here's another little page I made from the other side. It's a little tuck spot. Excuse me, let me get a drink. Okay, and in the tuck, there's a few more of these cards. A tag and a journaling card, scripture card. Some more of the ledger paper. This beautiful sheet again, some more of my sprayed tracing paper and baked. Here's another little pocket, or a big pocket, with a little butterfly cut out. Did some Wink of Stella. Some more printing that I did before I made my kit. Excuse me. Another little side pocket with a couple of tags in it. A couple of journaling cards, scripture cards. And that's it. This little number, I love this image. Anyway, this is going to be in my Etsy shop. If you enjoyed watching the video, and give me a thumbs up, please. I love when you leave comments, and I really love when you leave me questions. So if you have any questions that I can answer, please don't hesitate to ask. If you're not already a subby, I hope you'll become one. Thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye.